one, two parties may be left out because they have some reason, maybe they are busy or sometimes. But all we have decided, there will be only one consensus candidate. Though I personally, even all the members of the meeting, they unanimously suggested Sharad Pawar's name. Unanimously. If Sharad Pawar is agreed, is okay, but he said he is not interested. But then we will do it. So when he is not, if he is agreed, everybody will give him support. And if not, then the name should be come from the political parties. They will consult Sharadji, consult with others, and then it will be decided. But today is the beginning, and I think it is good after so many months, we opposition, we sat together, and next also we'll sit together because in our country the bulldozing is going on. In our democratic system, even every institution are being totally misused politically, and that's why it is necessary that all of us, हम लोग एक साथ में बैठने का हमारा जरूरत है.
Mamata Banerjee there speaking after that meeting of opposition parties that took place a short while ago. Let's go across to NDTV's Himanshu. And Himanshu, take us through what happened. It started off with Mamata Banerjee proposing Sharad Pawar's name and he politely refusing. And finally, it's Gopal Gandhi is the name that they've all agreed on. What is the latest?
In the meeting today, several political party leaders proposed the name of Sharad Pawar, and there was a consensus. In fact, Subhash Desai told me that there was a consensus in the name of Sharad Pawar. But the problem is that Sharad Pawar again politely declined the proposal that was moved in the meeting today. And after that, the opposition parties have no option but to look for an alternative name. Now, it has also been decided that the next meeting will be held on 20th or 21st of June. And in that next 5 to 6 days, Mamata Banerjee, Sharad Pawar and Mallikarjun Kharge will be talking to different constituents of the opposition camp, and they will try to forge a consensus on an alternative name. Now, left leaders have been pushing for Gopal Krishna Gandhi's name very strongly. In fact, I interviewed Sitaram Yechuri a couple of hours earlier, and he said that what is important for the opposition is that in the present situation, whether you select a political or a non-political person, it is important that we have to look forward, we have to accept an opposition candidate as a leader who can protect India's constitution and who can send a positive message to the country. And that is exactly the strategy. In fact, Dipankar Mukherjee, who is the CPI-ML leader, told me that there was a consensus that opposition has to stay united. There was a consensus that there has to be a joint candidate. But the problem is Sharad Pawar has again politely declined to accept the proposal that was moved in the meeting today. So next 5 to 6 days time is there. Gopal Krishna Gandhi's name, of course, left leaders have been suggesting his name, but we'll have to wait and see how quickly the opposition camp actually cobbles up a consensus around Gopal Krishna Gandhi's candidature.
And Himanshu, that was the name that Mamata Banerjee also proposed at the meeting then after Sharad Pawar's refusal?
I didn't hear your question.
Did Mamata Banerjee also propose Gopal Krishna Gandhi's name then after Sharad Pawar refused, being the opposition candidate?
Well, we'll have to wait to get a confirmation on that, but we do know that this name was also discussed among the probable candidates. But as I said earlier, the decision is that on 20th or 21st June, opposition party leaders will again be meeting, and 3 top leaders, Mamata Banerjee, Mallikarjun Kharge and Sharad Pawar, will be talking to different constituents of the opposition camp, and collectively on 21st June, a name will be finalized. So they have given themselves 5 to 6 days. The strategy is that the last date of filing of nomination is 29th June. So opposition leaders now want that at least a week before the final date of nomination, the name is finalized collectively through a consensus, and that exactly is the process that will be carried forward over next 5 to 6 days. And a final name, a final announcement is expected on 20th or 21st June, depending on how soon they arrive at a consensus on a name. Remember, there were more than 16 parties which attended the meeting today, and there is a decision that every party which has attended the meeting today, their views are taken on board, and they are part of the larger consensus that Mamata Banerjee wants to build up on who will be the joint candidate from the opposition camp. Gargi.